Backstage Krew Podcast. And on tonight's episode, we talking about WWE Monday Night Raw, April 17th, 2023. And it's in Little Rock, Arkansas. So Shane, what you got to say about the show tonight?
The show was pretty good. Pretty entertaining Raw tonight. I think everything they did had some good value to it. So what'd you think?
It was a good show.
We're gonna kick off the show with we saw Otis, Chad, and Dupri backstage. They were going back and forth. Chad was telling them they saying the shush wrong and that they could get split up. But man, you know, Dupri still wants to roll with Otis, so and we're gonna see if these people get split up and what's gonna happen. And then we saw a video package with Bronson Reed, where he's now he's Mr. Nice Guy. That's what his mama used to call him, and we're gonna see about that. But first match of the night, Bianca Belair versus Dakota. What'd you think?
That was a good match, man. Dakota was giving it to her.
Yeah, that match was completely went back and forth, and yeah, they was going at it. That was our slam of the night right there. That was a pretty cracking match.
Yeah, check that out.
And then we had Paul Heyman talking to the Judgment Day, where the Tribal Chief, he approved the Judgment Day and Bloodline to work together tonight for the Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Riddle problem. So, man, we're going to see them in the main event tonight. And then we had Cody and Brock Lesnar. Cody calling out Brock, man, calling him a coward. But that one was just Cody Rhodes calling out Brock, and then security and Adam Pearce came out like, you don't want to do this, there's no fighting, man, and I'll give you the match, just don't do this. And Brock came out, but it just ended up being Cody fighting off all the security guards, and that's about all we saw for that. But and then we saw Seth Rollins versus The Miz. And what you think of that one, man?
Man, that was a good match today. This match right here, Seth had sold it for Miz. Miz was looking beastie out there.
Yeah.
Even though he lost.
Yeah, that was a pretty entertaining match, man. You know, Rollins hit him with the curb stomp to end that one.
Yeah.
And then we saw
Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
Versus Austin Theory.
Yeah.
That was a super beastie match.
Yeah. I didn't expect to see those two facing up tonight. But man, Austin Theory, man, that was a back and forth one too.
But it all makes sense because then at the end, Bronson Reed came out and attacked Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
And just before, a little while ago, before that promo with Bronson Reed, he did his little promo, his repackaged. And he ain't repackaged all the way, but he had a little bit more character to itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was a good match leading up to the DQ, and Bobby Lashley getting with the tsunami getting hit on him.
Yeah. And good match though, man. I'd like to see this Austin versus Bobby again if it didn't end in DQ, you know. Then we had Kevin Owens, Sami, and Riddle backstage talking about, man, they finna get together and, you know, they finna beat up Bloodline Judgment Day. And Riddle was saying, man, he ain't there to be a joke, to be a dummy no more, man. He there to kick butt. And that match is coming up. But we had in the match Michin and Candice LeRae versus Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. That was a pretty entertaining match tonight. I'm glad to see that Sonya and Chelsea got to go over to Raw, SmackDown. You know, they be all over the place.
Yeah, and they got good chemistry in the ring together.
Yeah, those two do.
It's like they were perfect together.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can't see Chelsea Green wrestling with nobody else. And then same thing as Sonya Deville. It's like they worked out perfect.
Yeah, so we saw Green and Sonya take the win. Good match.
Man, Chelsea Green be looking good out there, man.
Yeah, she do.
And Candice LeRae.
Mm-hmm.
They both be putting in the work.
And then we saw Madcap, Elias, Street Profits backstage. Everybody talking about the draft coming up. So, man, then we saw Corbin roll up on him like, yeah, even tag teams can get split up. Street Profits was like, oh, no, not us. But let's go holler at Adam Pearce real quick. And Corbin was left for Tozawa. And Tozawa's like, man, don't nobody want you. Don't even worry about the draft, man. You won't even be in this one probably. But, man, don't sleep on Corbin, man. We need to see him in the draft.
Yeah.
And then we had our main event, Judgment Day versus Riddle, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. And what you think of that one tonight, man?
That was a pretty good match, man. Judgment Day be out there, be shining, man. Dominique out there looking good out there, man. Like he adjusting to the whole critiquing of the ring. Matt Riddle looking good for coming back. Man, the whole thing was good, man.
Yeah, that was a pretty entertaining match tonight with Judgment Day. Glad to see them in the main event again.
Oh yeah, Kevin Owens, I like the stunner, and that led up to the guy standing right directly inside the turnbuckle.
Yeah, I ain't like that.
I loved it. Good job, Kevin Owens. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, quit using other people's moves, man.
And keep doing it. It makes it Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens, Stone Cold Kevin Owens. Yeah, that's what it makes it.
Stone Cold Kevin Owens.
Right, the Canadian Stone Cold.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to see that.
But yeah, it was a good show for tonight. Matt Riddle took the W.
We saw the Usos came out, beat up Riddle, KO, and man, Raw ended in a big brawl tonight.
Yeah, the LWO came out.
Yeah, to even the odds,
to get the Judgment Day out the way.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was a good show for tonight, and hopefully if y'all missed the show, go ahead and check that out. But with that being said, this is the Backstage Krew Podcast.
Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Patreon, Twitch. We're on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora.
You can also find us on www.backstagekrew.com. Hey, Shane Show, where you get your Bronson Reed t-shirt from?
www.shop.com.
Okay, that's new and exclusive, huh?
Yeah.
But with that being said, till next time.